Hey everyone, hello. Welcome to Magnolias Live in downtown Norfolk at the warehouse, doing some cool modern designs today. Hey, join me. My name's Amy. I'm going to be in front of the camera giving you all the deets on these beautiful modern accessories and how to style them. Kate's behind the camera helping us out. She's going to be dropping the links and adding all the information you need to purchase the items if you would like them from our online store. ShopMagnoliasOnline.com. So if you're a regular, hey, jump on, say hello, let me know you're here. If you are new and you're a silent watcher, maybe today's the day you say hello and let us know where you're watching from. It's always so fun to see where our customers are joining from far and wide in this country and outside of it. So welcome, welcome. Kate is seated and ready to roll, it looks like. She's
hello,
good to go.
Everyone.
She is ready to go. We have a beautiful lineup of basic items that will add to your everyday decor. We're going to customize a few of them with some springiness, but a lot of it is going to be like your core decor items. If you are a modern decorator or admire the modern design aesthetic, you're going to like watching all these cute things we have today. Starting out with a lot of fun aluminum things, a lot of things in the color black, a lot of metallics, a lot of clean shapes, a lot of white, and then a little bit of prettiness here behind me from a collection that I think looks really lovely, all lined up in a pastel color family. So that's going to work out today for us. Let's see, if I jump over here, I should be able to watch all of your comments.
Yes, Kathy's
on
saying
Facebook.
hello. Hello, Christine
Hi,
and
guys.
Judy. Jennifer, hello. Janet, Nancy, Debbie in Texas. Happy Friday, Ruth. Hello, Brenda and Susan. Dawn says TGIF. Absolutely.
TGIF, yes, ma'am.
Long week. Hello,
we're doing
Tracy and
it.
Judy and Kim. Becky's in sunny Lincoln. Sue saying hello from West Virginia.
Hi.
Oh,
Okay.
hi.
Well, thanks for joining us. Anybody else, jump right in there and say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. We are here in Norfolk, Nebraska. If you're new, it's a beautiful springy day. I don't think we have the terrible wind like we had yesterday.
No,
We
not
have
nearly as windy.
a blue sky, no clouds in the sky, and it's supposed to be a beautiful day today. I am looking forward to the weekend. We have some fun things planned this weekend, by the way. If you are going to be watching us on our Saturday morning time slot of 9 a.m. Central, it is a spin the wheel and game show weekend. It's the game show at Magnolias. We need to think of a fun name for that.
It's called the Spring Spin to Win.
Spring Spin to Win.
Yes.
Okay, we've got that going on. So we're getting the wheels set up at the store today. If you're a local lady or gentleman and you want to come shopping, on Saturday we're open 10 to 4:30. You're going to be able to spin the wheel with your purchase, and the prizes are tangible. We've got a lot of cute things lined up in 3 categories, levels of prizes you're going to spin to win. Some of the prizes will be gift cards and also pedal points. And then in the live tomorrow, we're going to be here at the warehouse with a new game. You will love it when you see it. It's a new game.
I posted it.
Did you? Okay, similar to Spin, but you'll have to jump and see. Is it posted in the event?
In the event,
There you
yes.
go. Look at the event, see what the deal is. Get your carts ready, ladies. Get your carts ready.
Yeah, it's going to be
That's all
fun.
I can say about that. It's
You'll
gonna be
want
fun.
to be joining us live from 9 to 10 a.m.
Yes.
Central Time in order to take advantage of a little fun, short game show.
It'll be a little bit wild. Do you think it's going to be short? A
Well, I mean,
1
it's
hour
only
game
an
show?
hour, so
I just styled up the eucalyptus sedum bundle drop-in. It's a pre-made drop-in. We might have several uses for this pre-made drop-in as I
it's
go
called
along.
the Everyday Life Drop-In for $49.
It is a nice, substantial, easily designed with type of item that's meant for a vase. It doesn't have to be a very tall vase.
Also a nice tray piece, though.
Yes, we're going to style it more than one way. The vase that it's going to sit in for the moment is the large Sutter vase, $65. This one has a glaze that is allowing some of the caramely colors, like a caramel brown, to show through the black finish, which is kind of pocked, a little bit like lava stone is what it's reminding me of. And I think you can see the color detail pretty well there. It's also quite heavy. It's a ceramic vase, quite heavy, and we're going to come back to that little item. First, I'm going to style up these bowls because they are front and center, ready to show you. These are the gold metal organic bowls, 3 sizes. So we've had a lot of fun with these displayed at the store in our Posh Pink Easter collection, which of course is dwindled quite low. I think all the Posh Pink bunnies are gone now, but our collection featured gold and pink for Easter, which was a very fun spin on what we normally do. This little baby bowl looks cute with a little nest of greens and an egg, a big Easter egg. It is the $42 size.
Also nice with just a candle and some light greenery around
Yes, you can put a 3x4 candle in there, and you can add a small candle ring. The medium bowl is priced out at $48.50. I think it's about 8 inches. Let me show you the color or the texture. It's a nice gold. It is not a gaudy gold. It's very pretty. This is cast aluminum. We have many things in our lineup today that are cast aluminum, which is a medium price point fabrication product. When you're using it, it always gives you a modern aesthetic. It is not the least expensive way to form cool modern decor, but it is one of the ways that gets us the most interesting combinations. So these bowls are a perfect example of the organic styling, and this is the little bit heavier, bigger bowl, the large one at $54. So they're pretty similar in size and price, but they all vary a little bit there.
Hi, Joanne. She's getting an order coming Monday already, she said. That's
hey,
exciting.
Good. Then you'll have something to look forward to next week. This is a boxwood, a mini English boxwood maybe, or
New England.
New England. I'm never going to get it right. We're going to try that little candle ring in the medium one. Never going to get that right.
It's $15.
That would look great with a 3x6 candle. Here's how that looks if you want to add greens to it. It looks more modern if you don't add greens and maybe just set a little bit of stones in there, or glass, crushed glass would be pretty in there for that decorative bag of glass you might be able to buy. Or you could also do something more modern with this fun and funky orb. It is an opalescent, it's called the Mira, M-E-I-R-A, ivory swirl sphere. There's 2 sizes. I think this is the small, $29.50 for the small. And you can see in the camera you're reflecting the ring light, but it's also kind of an opal finish, and it has these little dots that are interspersed in the glass.
How deep is the large bowl?
I need that tape measure.
Isn't it right next to you? Right over to the right side.
Oh, you did. Thank you. You got it for me. If you're talking about the highest point on the bowl, this is just under 5 inches over here, but I'd say the majority of it is maybe 3.5 inches deep, would be my guess. Somewhere about 3.5 on that style. And if you want to use that in the center, you know what it looks like? It reminds me of like a pearl.
Yeah, it does.
This reminds me of a pearl sitting in the bowl. That's something different. We've also got some cute succulents here we can style with. Let me try this. You can see this. This will hold it more stably. I kind of like that. It just is sort of like a
kind of holds
ocean
it in there,
pearl.
yeah.
Fish hook spray.
Hook.
This is a UV coated string of pearls. They're going quickly. I really need to make some outdoor succulent planters.
UV Protect string of fish hooks spray, $6.
Fish hooks spray.
Yes.
I think on Monday I'm going to be designing for my patio. Remind me, Kate. That's what we're going to design on Monday.
Okay.
Outdoor patio stylings that will go to Amy's house. That's what we're going to do.
Hi, Carla. Hello, Luann. She put wrapped candy in her little bowl.
Oh, yeah. That'd be perfect. Candy any time of the year. This is a succulent that has a matching wreath, a matching garland, and then this little spray as well as a candle ring.
It's called the Succulent Berry Pick for $14.99.
Shape those. Lay those in the bowl. Let them stick out a little bit, and let's work in a couple more things here.
I love that pick, and it has a matching candle ring, garland, and wreath. It's a really nice little collection.
It does, and it also is interesting textures, slight colors, not a lot of color, so you can kind of consider it neutral. This is sort of a neutral item too. It is charcoaly brown with bronze, copper, and almost like a plummy burgundy accent on these orbs. There's 2 sizes.
I think there's 3.
3 sizes? Mm-hmm. There's 2 sizes in my hand. And they're ceramic. They have a very taupey ivory base to them. The chocolatey
Galaxy orbs.
Chocolatey gray color. The prices are not on these orbs. They are not hollow in the bottom.
The small is 21, the medium is 26, and the large is 32. They are 6 inches, 5 inches, 4 inches. Biggest to smallest.
This must be the small and the medium. Let me just tuck this one in here so we get 2 of them in the bowl. And then the succulents, of course, keep them from rolling around. It's also helping that second one pop up out of the bowl for us. Oh, that looks really nice. A bunch of taped on gaudy tags, but that looks really nice. And you've got just a touch of metallic on this orb, not much at all. If you like burgundy and plum, it will pick up those tones if you put it near burgundy and plum, but it's pretty subtle. And that combination fills the bowl out nicely. It's just the fishhook spray and the 2 succulent stems, and you're done. That way you get your succulents in there.
Rose is looking forward to your outdoor styles. Lorraine's saying hello. Sandy said, will the orbs fit in the small bowl?
Here you go.
Only the small orb will fit in the small bowl.
Yes, you could. This is, you probably want to take a picture, maybe? This could sit here.
Am I doing something with this?
Yeah, why don't you just, we need a photo for the
photo.
cover shoot. We need a
I know
photo.
why you were
Yesterday I
aiming.
made really cute trays, and they all got disassembled before I could photograph them.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So we need styling ideas online, and I styled and styled all day yesterday, and then
I was like, is
they
there
got put away.
someone calling?
Yeah,
Or?
no, they got put away. So we're going to take some photos today so that this gets prepared for posting. We need to be posting.
Yes.
So that you can have these ideas later and go, oh yeah, the inspiration from the live. That's what we're trying to do. So 3 different trays styled up with some clever ideas. I might need the stuff in these later, so maybe I'll just put these on the shelf and circle back to them. And that way, if I decide I need these things, I will have them. Very, very cool. There are so many fun items to play with in our modern collection. The options are endless. I like modern design myself, so it's really easy for me to buy it. This tray in particular, I have this tray. This is the Relic, I think. The 15-inch small Relica hammered tray, $89.50. Another example of cast aluminum. And to note, when they cast, you know it's poured into a mold, and aluminum does not come out smooth like chrome. You're going to have, the nature of aluminum is textured, and it's going to have what appears to be flaws or pock marks, because that's how it ends up getting when it's cast. Just so that you're knowing this when you receive it. Like over here, there's something catching this light and it's dull, because I can run my finger over it and it's an indent. So that's just part of the casting process, and it's not a flaw in the material or the finished result. It's just how it happens to come out when it's cast. This one deliberately has lots of dimension with color. So it's cast gold, and you've got a lot of texture where the wash or the glaze that they put over it drops into the pock marks of the casting and gets more dimension for you. This piece is the large one, maybe. I got nothing on here for a title.
Here, the Noida.
Noida? Okay.
Yeah, let me...
Let's go this way. These are from the same vendor, perfectly matched.
Looks like we only have the small left. So this one's
This is the
$89.
small? Oh, we had bigger ones.
Is it 22 inches tall?
Let's see. It has a base that's 5 inches square, also cast. It's 22 inches tall.
Okay.
And the circles are kind of like 7, or the ovals are 5 to 7 inches across, if that helps you out. It's a really unique piece, and you could use it in so many ways. Like, for instance, if you're doing a console table and you have a lamp on one end of your console table, it's nice to balance the height of the lamp with other tall things, and this is different than a candlestick.
Naomi said she got her beautiful tropical hanging basket yesterday. It's
Oh, did
gorgeous.
you?
I love it, she said.
I think if I remember right, you got the last one.
Could be.
And Kelsey has come out with a new design. You'll find it online.
And Angie said, would that tray be too large for the back of a toilet? I think
Yes,
so.
I would probably say it's the size of a toilet tank topper.
But I think it's a little big.
15 by 7.5. I don't know. It depends on the toilet. Go measure your toilet. 15 by 7.5. I think
Okay.
it would be the same size, so it would look a lot on
Look
there.
too big,
Maybe
yeah. You
put
want
one of those
something
little round
small.
bowls. Yes, or we probably have other small things.
I
but
think
my-
the little gold, the smallest size gold bowl would look good.
Yes, like this should be able to fit, and you can see how close the little feet are together, so they don't need, sometimes those toilets slope. This one actually might sit on there, especially if you put little rubber dot stickies, then it won't slide.
Little museum putty.
Something, stick it down. This one is going to have a companion piece here. We got a couple choices. So here our designed drop-in that we just showed you makes an appearance with the vase. And the height of that coming out to be about the same size just makes me want to add another object
Is there
down
a name
there.
on that vase?
This vase is the large Sutter vase. The large Sutter. We have
3 sizes. You have all of them over there.
Okay, let's get all of them out. So if this is the large one, and here is another photo-worthy moment. She's going to be my photographer today because we need to
1, 2, 3.
because we need to get these things, get them out there so you can be inspired later with some nice photography. That I love. If I was doing a little nook, built-in nook, like around my entertainment center, near my front door, this would look great on a console table. It's not really the ideal thing for a centerpiece. I think it's more of something against the wall, personally. But if you wanted to treat it as a centerpiece, you should probably put lower objects on it. And then you could do that. So the other 2 Sutter vases, here is a option as well. This is the short, squattier one. And this is the tall, more tapered one. This is considered a medium for $59.50.
So we have small is 52, medium is 59, large is 65. Similar but different shapes
There you
and
go.
sizes
You can
there.
see them all.
To me, it almost looks like lava rock.
It does. Yeah,
It's
it
porous
totally
like lava rock.
reminds me of that. And then the caramely glaze that is exposed, I don't know if it's under the black or over the black. I think it's under the black
I feel
coming
like it's
through.
under coming through.
And that adds a lot of interest. The neck is always small in all of these. This is fitting perfectly. For instance, it also would fit in the little one, or that's considered the medium. And it fits in here. The other choice I'm using is this super trendy item. Can you guess what that is?
That's new. I think that came while I was gone.
Might have. This is olive branches. So it's just a bundle of olive branches. You can see it's bound with a little piece of raffia. You've got 3 stems. And the price of the set is just $12.99. So it's plastic with fabric leaves. And you will have a very simple look. But hey, olive products are super trendy right now. This kind of seems to have well, this is more of a pod spray in here with eucalyptus.
I love that.
But there is in our line, if you like olive products, we do have a olive short plant that's very wide, and we have an olive tree. If it didn't sell out, that was maybe 3 to 4 feet tall.
Yep.
I know one of our customers was asking for one as tall as a person. I don't have access to one of those right now, so I don't think I would be bringing that in.
It's not as shippable.
No. Somebody out there is making one. I just don't think I can provide that for you.
Wendy, we won't have any gladiolus stems this year. If we didn't get it now, then we won't
that's true.
have it.
We did try to buy them. I remember getting those on
But
our
you know what's
lineup.
amazing is that, what's it called? It's not called a foxglove. What is it called that I have at my house in that giant bougie planter?
I think it's a foxglove, but it's called something different.
Else. Oh,
and it is a tall item, kind of like a...
It's kind of that terracotta color. Oh,
Okay, there we go.
Persian lily is what it's called.
This big tall stem that could replace a gladiola.
Remind me to photograph that at my house because it needs a good photo.
Okay, well, you should never sit down without a notebook.
I have my notebook.
Good. Write that down, Kate.
It's just a home reminder.
The home reminder when you get home.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't want me to bother you at home.
No,
I'm
I
looking
don't.
for a short black holder.
Work stays at work.
I think we had more than one height of these. I'm looking around me to see.
I had.
Because this is a really nice...
We did have 2
modern-
sizes.
Yeah, we did. Modern iron candle holder. There's 2 different heights. I love how it's chunky and faceted. If I spin it, you can see that it's faceted on the plate. It's faceted on the stem. It's faceted on the holder portion.
It's called the forged cast iron taper holder. And I'm sorry, was that the 15-inch or the 12-inch?
Looks like a 12. So then we have a taller one. This is the 12.
Yep, we have a 15-inch
And that succulent just fits the bill no matter what I put on here. It finishes out the tray. This particular succulent is a 6-inch Echeveria pick in a gray-green color. Really great quality. Chunky guy. He's heavy. So I can sort of bend the stem a little bit to help him lay.
The drop-in on the right side of your screen is the Everyday Life drop-in for $49.
$49, all the things. Now there's no reason why you can't embellish that and add another item.
Hi, Bev. Bev, thank you for the birthday card. That was so sweet of you.
She got a birthday card.
Nice little surprise.
Nice. Let's do a couple of stylings here. I would not want to cut this off, but look at this gorgeous orchid. If you were to take something this simple, this is our Phalaenopsis in a plum color with a natural touch feel to it. This would be
$12.
perfect. I would probably place 2 of them in here. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Just popping that in there.
Tie that up,
I
put
need
it
to
on
cut
line.
that off. Yeah, I need to cut the stem off to do so, but you could stagger 2 pieces, one up here, one over here, and that would give you an instant drop in. How much is the orchid? So you'd
$12.
have 50 plus 24. You have a $75 drop in ready to go, and you could also then customize it and add fall leaves to this. Thinking ahead. Or you could add and make it patriotic if you want, but I just like the classiness of orchids because they're very modern. So that would be a modern option. I've got another modern option, my little basket of tricks right here. Check out these guys. Have you seen these before? They're like Jack in the Pulpit plants, but they're
pitcher
called
plants.
pitcher plants. So this is a tropical type stem. They come with these little cardboard things on them. In them, please remove the cardboard.
Yeah.
It's going to hold that nice and open. But this is a true thing. There is an existing plant in nature that looks like this. It has a natural touch feel to it. So if we were to drop that in and mix it with these olive branches, this looks great. Oops, there's a twisty on here. So it's another easy to use modern plant, and it looks more modern when you're using these interesting stylized items. You know, a rose does not look modern, but orchids look modern. Single stem flowers that are just more of a dramatic style will be modern, done up simply. So here we have 3 pitcher plants dropped in with the olive leaf bundle. Super simple, really different, very modern. And then take it one step further, and you could add this lion's tail stem.
Something, I'll check.
And it's really, it reminds me of a
Lion's
mimosa.
tail. On sale for $12.
This needs to be cut shorter too, but you get the idea. The texture of that with it is really nice. The color is perfect. I'll hold it up so you can see. You would just cut one stem and place that in there. Look at that color. Gorgeous with the pitcher plant. So featuring some unique stems today as we go along also, and that kind of picks up a rusty burgundy color. This is more of an orchid purple color, and incidentally this matches this. We didn't talk about the candles.
We didn't.
This color is called magenta.
Yep.
And we have tapers, we have pillars, and they all operate with the remote sold separately. Or you can
the
just
deluxe brand. So we have a 3x4 candle for $26, the 3x6 candle for $32, and the taper set of 2 is $38. Remotes are sold separately for $14, and you only need 1 remote to operate all of the deluxe candles.
just a fun thing to have. I think they look really nice at night because if you don't have bright lights on them, you can see that the flame pulsates and changes a little bit as you're staring at it, and then the puddle of wax that looks to be melted that you see here, that also is appearing just a little bit at the top of the tapers. So they put that at the top of the tapers also for detail. Nobody else that I've ever seen anywhere does that. That is like an exclusive thing for this company. Unless they're being knocked off, I don't know about it.
I don't know. It's cool though.
I hope they're not being knocked off. I mean, they've worked really hard to come up with their own angle in a world of thousands of candles. I think that's pretty admirable. So let's keep styling today, guys.
If you're just joining us, we're showing you some modern decor pieces today. Kind of fun to have a little bit different styling going, and kind of has a secret garden vibe, which is what you're doing right now.
I think so. Our Secret Garden collection is dark and moody flowers. All these plum colors are in that collection. If you haven't checked out our website with the collections, Kate should drop that link to the Secret Garden. It is our deep, moody ode to the current trend of color washing in a complete dark color in your room. That is the vibe of that collection, and that's the perfect place to style the accessories in that collection is in one of those deeply color drenched. That's the word, color drenched
Yes.
rooms. If you've
Yep.
seen all green, all black, all chocolate, it's a thing. I don't know if I'm brave enough to paint the trim and everything at my house.
I don't think I am either.
I have not bit the bullet on that one. I would like
That doesn't
to.
seem very like timeless to me.
I would like to do it in a house that's not mine,
Yeah.
but my trim is white, and if I start painting it all into a color, I think my husband would have a heart attack.
Yes. Sherry has the magenta candles. She loves hers.
They're beautiful color. Do you know this tray, or do I need to look at the bottom of it?
I don't know that tray.
Don't know the tray? Okay. Well, let's see, before I lose any of these orbs, what the name
I found it.
is.
Kaylee.
Okay.
It's the
Kaylee
Kaylee
tray?
Mango Wood Black Tray. Only $59.
So you can see it's just a simple matte black. Talk about modern, very modern. I better be careful not to scratch it with this iron candle holder, which is pretty substantial. This one, I like it a lot. Very, it's the same kind of iron as the taper. So, you know, if you want to mix and match or something, they are the same metal. It is heavy. It's cast aluminum again, matte black. It's going to hold your 3-inch candle. And oh, good. There's felt on the bottom because it looks a little aggressive. So that's great news. Put that back on there.
Did it have a name?
There is no name
No
on
name?
it.
Okay.
No, sorry. And we got 100 candle holders. But I also think this is the only size that it came in for some reason, or that we were able
Here it
to
is.
get.
Black pillar candle holder. It's 60. Is that the 16-inch?
Looks like it to me. Yes, and you could put a 3x6 candle in it. That looks nice too. Somehow I just kind of like this short candle in here. Aesthetically, to me, that looks good to my eye. Let's get this tray styling. We're using the Verona brown glass orb, which is brownish, grayish, pearlish, clear. It's got a lot going on. It's a blown glass. Blown glass piece. I can see through it. It's clear, but it doesn't look like it to you. The medium item is the large patty metal silver orb. Dimpled, and it's kind of a pewter color, I'd say. And we got roly-polies going on here.
Is that the 5-inch or the 4-inch?
This is the 5-inch large. We're going to use that succulent to do a job and brace everybody. This one won't roll around. It has a flat bottom. We should have more than one height or size. The Katrina large came in a large and a small. The large being 6 inches for $35.50.
Is it Katrina with a C maybe?
With a K. It is marbleized and it's glass, but there's no hole in the bottom. So it's flat on the bottom and it has a really good look to it with the modern style. So we got 3 different colors.
And that was the large, 6-inch.
Let's go like this. There. Okay. Maybe a couple more succulents would finish it off for us. Just a couple baby ones. We have so many succulents. Right now we're fully loaded. This is called a finger succulent. And this, of course, is an echeveria because half of the stems are called echeveria. It's also a gray-green color, which makes these all coordinate and be a similar color tone. So popping those in there keeps things from rolling around. You can kind of just use them to keep things stabilized. There you go. And that gives you a really simple concept for styling a tray. If we want to go a little deeper, like we just have been doing, let's take that orchid. We're going to work the stem into a curl. If you try too hard, it will pop and make a crimp. So we need to go slow. And if you style the stem that way, you don't have to cut it off. Let me just stick that through as an angled item here, deliberately. And it will give you a way to perch it through this candle holder. Probably something that only works in this design concept, but let's give it a go. And see if you like that look. Just a little asymmetrical, nope, not that one, this one. Asymmetrical look for you.
I dropped a link to all succulents so you can scroll through and see the variety we have.
Why not? There are colored ones. You're going to find like buttery yellow, mango orange, blue, dark blue, purple succulents, dusty rose succulents. Might even have a baby pink succulent left. We did have them. Sedum coordinates in many colors as well. This is a bamboo leaf stem. I believe that's what we're calling this one. Yes, the mini bamboo leaf spray. We have a short spray and we have a long stem. And this is our long one. So there you've got kind of a fun dose of greens through the candle holder, kind of creates a little feature here, and then highlights a single stem along with the succulents. Photo time.
Okay. Let me get one with just the tray this time.
Okay.
With just the tray.
Just the tray. Oh,
yeah.
She wants me out of the picture.
Variety.
There we go.
Okay.
Got it. You guys are going to get some good photos at some point of these styled up trays because I can't leave them. They get put away so fast. My team is cleaning. Okay, love that look. I might be able to set that one off to the side and keep designing today. There's so many fun things to see. I started working flowers into this item. It's kind of on a similar trend. This purple is working because the candles that I picked are purple, and then right around me were all these flowers, the same color. So accidentally, I'm getting a color theme today. I didn't mean to, it's just working out like that. So this is a candle holder. It is
the Tammy Iron Candle Holder for $79.
It
And
spins.
It looks like this is the very last one.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I haven't styled it before. This little strap on here is because the center of it will rotate. So this section will spin around if you want it to spin around. I believe it's going, oh yeah, perfectly holds a 3x6 or taller. You could go 3x9, 3x12 if you wanted to. Then I grabbed some of my pretty clematis stems. So this is the double, no, this is not called the double. This is just the clematis spray in
Orchid Clematis spray for $6.
Isn't that realistic? It is a silk stem, but it looks so unbelievably real. I think this one would just be, like if you had a vine starting out right now, you could go throw these into your clematis vine and it would look like your clematis is already going. So I did the same thing with this. We just worked the circle, and the circle is spiraling around down here. So I've popped 2 stems around the base, and this has got a funny name on this stem. It's like the Friendship, Spring Array. Something about its title is got added. It's got added words.
Protect?
I don't think it is. It's not that big one. This is a little one. There's very few left.
A little one.
This is like a last call item. It's $7.99, and it is a natural touch succulent or natural touch spray. I want to say the Friendship thing. Where's my phone? I can scan it if you want.
Oh wait.
If it's hard to find, because I forget the name of it, and literally there are 9 of these stems available.
Forever Fern Bush.
There. It is paper wrapped. It has several segments. It's nice because it's small, so I'm going to be sad when it's gone, because our other Spring Array fern
It's
is
not called
big.
a Spring Array.
Okay.
Just so you know.
It isn't?
No. It's just called a fern bush.
Can we add Spring Array to the title? Because that's all I want to call it all the time. That's what it is.
Okay.
So those are about gone, but I grabbed it anyway because it's hiding my coils of stems. Let me get this little coil hooked around coming from that side, and then you can just spin the thin flower base here. There, you get the idea. It's not hard at all to shape these because there's lots of wire in them, and be able to create and design with those, just color accents. And if your candle was white, no big deal. You could grab these stems and put them with any candle, but just happens to be a perfect complement on this last call candle holder. So almost gone on this fern.
I can't tell if it's called Spring Array or Spring Array because it's spelled both ways online. So
Yes.
I spelled it with an E.
That's how I would spell it, with an E. Having had a lot of experience with that, if it's real and you mess with the real stuff, like I grow it at my house, they have little thorns on them. So if you run your hand over it, you'll get little
online
sparks.
It's called an asparagus spring array or just a spring array. So I don't really
Makes sense. Asparagus fern, similar. Very pretty. All right, another fun design here. This is, I don't really have a tray ready to go on it, but I do have a couple stems that can go in here. This piece is so unique. I've never had, that I can recall, any vase that came with an accessory. So this has attached to it basically a necklace on the vase. That's how I feel about it. The cord is really ugly in the way. Let me flip it to the back so I can show you. So it's fastened on, it's kind of like bonded right up in the top of the vase. The vase is glass. It has a iridescence to it, you're seeing there. It has a fingerprint, looks like.
Glamorous gold glass vase. It's $136, and this is the last and only one.
Isn't that something? So that metal piece, which is brass-like, is attached and bonded right here. It doesn't lift off, and it has a front, back. There you go. It's very different. I just don't know who was creative enough to think of that, but I really like it. We're going to put some pittosporum stems in it. The pittosporum is the perfect thing because it's simple green. This is the really nice one that looks realistic. 30 inches tall, a variegated green color. And when you look close, the texture of the leaf is really, that's what really sets it apart. That texture makes it look more expensive than any other pittosporum stem on the market.
Will we be getting any more of the candle holder? The Tammy one, probably not.
Most of the things from this vendor, every time we go to their showroom, they have reset like 50% of it.
Yes.
So they move it through their line very, very fast, and then we just go buy the next thing.
Yep.
But we can be sure there's going to be new cool things
If you
this
like
summer.
it, you got to grab it.
That's
that
right.
Stuff goes quick.
So this is an eggplant colored ranunculus, and no, scabiosa. Yes, eggplant is the color code. It has a very full amount of petals, an interesting center. You can style it and make it look a little bit more unique by, let's sweep it down and take this little bud. There's a lot of wire in it, so you can bend it. You can give it a little bit of a style going on there. We got two of them. So adding our purpley tone to this vase here. If you don't like purple, maybe this isn't the right day for you.
Purple has snuck its way.
I seem to have found a lot of purple today.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, exactly. Now I just need to pull the greens. So basically, it doesn't take much because you don't want to upstage the vase. It's all about the uniqueness of this vase.
Yeah, definitely.
So just a little bit of stuff done up simply. I'm just kind of bending and sweeping the scabiosa stem so it kind of makes a little bit of a line that goes across, and there would be a simple design. So something unique.
Cool.
That vase will make a statement, and if the size is online, you should be seeing that it is 8 inches across and 16 inches tall.
Yeah, that Tammy iron lantern sold already. That was quick.
Oh, that little one you photographed?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to keep going. There's more stuff. So here's another unique standalone item that just came in. And I should probably talk about the items behind me next because they all coordinate. This piece has my name written all over it. I love that item. I'm going to put this on the cart so I don't spill something here.
Got it?
Yeah, I do. Should probably show that art. We have art also.
Oh, yes, we do. Just a little bit.
Okay, so it's terracotta. It's ceramic. It's a lighter weight ceramic. It's not a smooth glaze. This is a chunky glaze, distressed chunky glaze. How about that piece for interest? Look at that. I love it. I love it. It's so organic and interesting. So the dimensions, this just came in. I don't know if we had a back order.
We did,
Where did
yeah.
this stuff come from? These things just showed
order.
up. So there are some gorgeous accessories. Let's lay this out so you can see these things together. I love, love, love anything stone, shell, bone, that kind of thing. So we're going to style this together. The container, if you found it, I don't know anything about it.
Still looking.
Okay, that is, there's no help on it. I'm sorry, unless you want the item number.
Let me just scroll for just a minute.
And then I'll give you the dimensions while she does that. It's 17 inches long, and at the widest wavy point, it's 8 inches. So it's varying from like 6 to 8 inches wide, and then it is 5.5 inches tall. So all these things just got here.
Read the number.
Yes, it is EB 21752. I really was excited about this.
Porto, Portugal ceramic bowl. Oh, I see. It's in his trays and bowls. I feel like it's more of a planter.
I would say it's a planter.
Yeah,
Wanna
that's
do
why I
that?
wasn't finding it. Yep, I'm gonna do that. It's
Okay.
only $89.
Well, let's style it up. Now this one they're calling Springerai also. Now I want to say this looks like moss. What is
Yeah.
Springerai and what isn't is apparently the dilemma today. This is a new item, a natural touch bush that I want to just say is moss, but it isn't. It's apparently Springerai. This table needs to stop moving. Can we step on it?
Sorry, I'm trying to
There.
ban a
I'm locking the table
random
so I
bot.
don't have an accident.
Got it. Wow,
So-
he was really commenting a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all like AI bots, and they'll comment so fast.
Is that
Have to
what
be
happens?
Quick. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that
Have to be-
happened one day.
It's never a real person. It's always a bot.
Didn't know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Springerai. With
This
an E,
is
maybe.
like a therapy greenery.
Yes, there it is. Real touch. It's called a real touch Springerai bush. Only
I believe it.
$9.50.
Because look at it, it's floppy and it moves. This is the hottest thing right now with a couple other people that I follow in their stores. They can't keep
awesome.
this stuff in. So these little plants in the store, I've just been styling them low and clustered in modern containers, and that's taking 3. That is it. Like this right here is the ultimate modern aesthetic. I know it might be too simple for a lot of your taste because that is what this modern design is all about. Like the less is more theory. So
Yep.
sometimes it's painful to look at depending on your personal interest. I don't know if you could take otherwise a couple of mossy things out and instead style it with a succulent. Here, we could offset a succulent for a focal point. That might feel a little bit more done. That works nicely also. Anyway, I'm not going to go any further because I like it like this, and actually this would fit well in my bookcase where not much
Yeah, it
fits in my bookcase.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that that would be short. Now let's talk about this piece, which is, what is it made out of?
I don't know.
Bone and resin. I was
Is it
gonna
really?
say, yep, bone and resin.
Why is that a thing?
So
How does that keep happening?
what?
I'm just like, where do you get that? Where do you get bone to make things?
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Well,
It's
I think
crazy.
it feels more like resin to me.
What is the?
Looks like
Does
resin
it
to
have
me.
a name by chance?
No, but the item number is
I'll just look up Bead Garland, it's okay.
20796. So it's got jute cording. These are more or less beads, and they
34
seem
bucks.
to be resin. Oh,
It says
34?
resin.
Yeah, I think it's on the tag. It says bone and resin, but I think it feels like resin to me.
It looks like all resin.
Okay.
To
At
me,
any rate,
anyway.
you just swirl it on your coffee table across a couple of books, and it looks really designery. Trust me. 34 inches. Because it's going to flex a little bit, and maybe a little bit of a curve is all you need to style it. But it kind of looks like it needs to go up on books. Not that I have one around me. We won't worry about it. And then the last item, which I absolutely need one of these in my life. Love, love, love this. If you liked our agate picture frame, this is a little bit lighter. It is like an abalone shell. Mother of pearl. And that one is a 5x7 inside. 5x7 inside frame. Here's the back. It's not meant to hang. It's going to be easel backed, and then the outside is nearly 8 and 9.5 inches tall. So really good looking. Love the color in there. That also
That's
would
new.
pick up purple, blue, and
It's
green.
$28. Capiz chevron
Oh,
photo frame.
hey, that's a great price.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that just a little pretty vignette? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let me grab
Hi,
a couple
Barbara.
new items also.
It is $12.45 FYI.
Uh-oh, I'm not going to get to the whole table.
Make sure you show the big candle holders on the floor. I put one together.
Oh,
The giant floor candle holder.
okay. After this, I will. So this is the other thing that just got here. You all loved our laser printed vase. Hey, Bev has one. Bev's watching today.
They're awesome. This is the 14-inch, do you want to measure it for me? Salford Small 3D printed vase.
So cool.
It says 14 by 9 by 9, if you would confirm.
14 by 9. Yes.
Yes.
And then
it's
the opening,
$146.
if you want to note that the opening is 5.5 inches. Look at this vase. Now, literally 3D printed. It's a ceramic vase, but it's done electronically. How do you even describe 3D printing?
3D printed?
I mean, it's fabricated in a 3D printing machine,
Yeah.
making it out of ceramic, the
Yes.
inside and
I
the
think
outside.
it's porcelain.
Porcelain?
Yeah, it says on the tag.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
This piece of, oh lordy, hold on. Let me tell you what it says.
Ruth, I'll post all the photos just as a regular post after the live.
It's clay.
Clay.
This piece is crafted using 3D printing, allowing for intricate designs by layering clay with precision through Though time intensive, this process achieves greater dimension and detail than traditional ceramic molding. This vessel is not watertight. It's good for faux botanicals. If you're going to put real flowers, get a glass cylinder. But wow, wow, wow. I would call it a really pretty linen-y ivory tone. Beautiful color. And it has no need for much in there. Just simple stems again. I would probably go back to I see Kate had it styled with a fern draping out of it. This is the $12.99 fern, which is super simple. If you like that puddle effect, it doesn't upstage it, kind of frames it. It's like doing hair.
It is kind of like doing hair.
And you could also put a bunch of the pittosporum in there. That would be another option. And just do green stems, because green stems, again, very modern. This stem is a perfect standalone stem. If you haven't picked this stem up, you would love it for the in-between of all seasons, like first thing in January, for instance. That's a great stem. So we have a simple item there for you. On the back of my display, yesterday we did not show you all the things. There's a gorgeous garland. I'll see if I can get it out of there to show you. And a beautiful wreath. So this is a little bit intricate, making it a prettier look. I think that you could pair that modern / pretty design with a wreath like this. It is the full bloom wreath. It was $155. Get you a close look here. I love those poppies. They're so light and airy. Then we have cherry blossoms, roses, this unique berry this year.
I absolutely love this
Isn't
wreath.
that pretty?
It's done so well. Only
Daisies
$124 right now.
I believe she made a couple and then had to make a couple more. $124 on sale. The size of it also is 27 inches. I'm going to say that's probably the length, and the width is more like 22 to 24, a little bit wingy over here. But if you notice, that piece is a very showy one. Kind of peachy and golden tones. Love that look. Where is the hanger? Oh, does it not have a hanger? Oh,
it does.
I'm looking at it wrong. There it is. It's blending in. A few more things that go back here. Let's show some items that are neutral and kind of like a good aesthetic together. This is a very simple, inexpensive glass vase. Kate might remember the name of that one. That one you used to know the name of. Do you know it now? It needs like a little something something, maybe a couple stems. Oh, I know. Perfect. This would be a unique way to do that.
The 4-leaf glass vase, $18.
18. I knew it was under 20.
Yeah.
It has a nice faceted look to it, and then if you noticed, it had the gold rim.
Last thing you showed is outdoor safe, the wreath.
I would.
Yeah, I think
yes.
it'd be fine.
You can put that outside. Sure. This little succulent is a sedum spray in green, and it is a 19-inch cedar spray. Sedum. Sorry.
Green
sedum.
Journey sedum spray. Natural
touch, like a silicone-y plastic feeling, so it's softer plastic, and it is a succulent, I'd say. Very wired, so you can shape it if you want to or leave it tightly clustered. That looks great as a complementary greenery, I would say. Looks good. Then we have marble candles, travertine and rosy gold, champagne / rose gold. There's a new kind of gold coming out. Have you noticed? I'm buying cabinet hardware, and champagne cabinet hardware is creeping up in there along with faucets, and that's a new trend right now, is champagne gold.
Ooh, love it.
If you didn't know it, you're going to be seeing that in faucets now.
I love soft gold.
So this piece, we had more than one size. I don't know if we still do. Here you can see the pitted natural stone travertine, which is, also your dumbbell like this. This is what you can do while you're styling. You should get some reps in. That would work. We need a little candle.
Absolutely.
There
Got
we
one?
go. Got
So
one
is it
there.
called the travertine then?
Sure, I bet it is. Did you find it? This size, it has, you can see the tray's bigger. This is a
There it
3-inch
is.
candle.
The lead-in champagne travertine candle holder.
This is
It
the
looks like
9-inch.
that's the very last one.
I suspected so, since that's the only one you brought me. It's like 4 1/4 across the top of the tray. It's 9 inches tall. If you put it in a grouping of 3, you can do a single. No worries. This
Looks
is all
beautiful with that
interesting
vase.
textures.
Very high-end look.
I love it. And if you do that stone, gosh, I love travertine. My countertops are travertine. So this is a really unique kind of piece that's got really calming colors to it. Behind me is also the garland that we didn't show yesterday. I better show it today. And then those candlesticks that we don't want to forget also. So if you're doing a long table and you want to run something down the center of your table, this piece could be a good candidate. It has a twiggy base. It's called, what is it called? The Green Garden Party Garland. It's $124.50. Green Garden Party. Now that hydrangea, is that what it was? Is
Yeah.
I believe a sold out stem. Pretty sure. It's that pale green one. Kathy loved this one.
It's beautiful.
Also that little ivory flower is a sold out stem.
Oh, Marilyn got it for her granddaughter. She loves it.
Perfect. The base of this is a twig. Can you see that twiggy garland? That light caramely colored twiggy garland is moss coated as well. Very, very wired. So if I wanted to make this into a corner, it has a heavy duty wire, or if I wanted to spin it into an S curve, it would hold itself into a shape. The length on it, incidentally, if I didn't say it, is 67 inches. Is this a sale item or a regular price? It could be.
That one
could be regular.
is a regular.
Because it looks like an everyday item. We do have
$124.
quite a few green and white items that we call everyday decor, and then I'm going to
It's
say
good to have everyday options if you are not
Yes.
someone that likes to change your decor seasonally, which is quite a few people. If you, especially have kids, really busy lives, you don't have a lot
Space
of energy
issues.
to change things a lot, and so we like to have
Yeah,
a
you
good
might-
assortment of everyday.
I'm saying space, you're saying energy.
Yeah,
You either don't have space or energy.
I'm
one of
losing
the two.
the energy little by little every year.
Oh gosh.
It's a lot of work to switch things out.
It is, and you have to have somewhere to put it. Now, what I think would match that really well, if you were doing your table, I know we're running out of time, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Look at the color, excuse me, in the glass of this hurricane. So this little hurricane, hey Kate, can we do, is there more than one?
No,
Can we give someone a deal today on this hurricane?
we can.
All right, who wants this
There's
hurricane?
one in store and one online.
There is a scratch in the lining. Do you see how there's a metallic lining? There's 2 scratches in the metallic lining, not just one. It's right
Okay.
here.
So is this going to be a final sale item then?
Yep. Mark it down.
So close out, final sale. Let me come up
Yeah,
with a sale
I'm
price
trying
for
to
you.
show it to you because it's very hard to see. But inside there is a flaw that clearly shows in the silver reflective lining.
Okay, we're going to make it 25% off then.
Okay. Here's a Fia flame. Makes a nice glow.
So it's going to be $79.88 on closeout, which means it is
Okay.
final sale.
So it has no chips, but right over here I see a little scratch that's about that tall. And I see another little tiny one. So
then we have one at the store. We don't know what the status is of that one, if it's damaged or not, but we would sell both of them at $79. What's it called?
yeah,
The
maybe you
Hurricane.
can see when there's a light in it that the
Yes.
scratch shows up because that has marred the lining. It's too bad. Could have gotten scuffed in here. Who knows? You're going to get this nice heavy stand that goes with it. And the stand is felted on the bottom. It's kind of a cast metal stand.
What is the real touch green that Amy put in the $18 vase, in the Foley vase?
Yes, those are the sedum sprays.
The sedum? Okay.
Yes, these are called sedum sprays. Did you say how much they were a piece? Because those are cool.
I did. I dropped a link to them.
The link is dropped.
$8.50, I think.
This is maybe $17 for 2 stems.
Becky, I ordered more Fia Flames. Let me double check on that. So yes, the Hurricane is going to be automatically on sale, $79.88. You'll see that price updated for you. And if the one online sells, call Connie at the store, and they'll get you the one at the store.
And they can also tell you about the one at the store and inspect it for you.
Yes.
I'll have to go back and remember to tell them about the flaw in this so she knows why she's getting that call. This is a pale green. This is ivory, and that's why I'm pairing it together. This is a stonish color, but it also pulls a little bit of a sagey green.
Okay, we did get more mini Fia Flames in, but they weren't put online, so I see that is the problem, and I'm putting them online for you.
This is a standard size, the original size Fia Flame. It is the white color, not the gold color, and I like it best, although in the fall, when we had this Hurricane come in, we put the gold one in here, and it made it glow gold, which was very fallish. So those are the 2 reasons we would change colors of the flame. This, if you don't know about it, is a rechargeable LED flame device. It has more than one setting, and you can do low. I always like the flashy one. Is that the
gold?
This is the white. The white.
That looks like white. Okay.
And then the recharging port back here, you plug it in with the cord it comes with, plug it into the wall, charge it up. At my house, it's timered, so it shuts off after 5 hours. It will run for 3 days before I have to charge it. And I've got 2 of them rotating on chargers, so they just get swapped out.
So then the color of that Hurricane, I feel like it almost has a sage green undertone.
Yes.
With a pewter finish.
Yeah, because it's mercury silver, so mercury glass silver on the inside. The printed exterior is a printed paint finish, so it's marbleized as a paint finish, and it would have almost a warm bronze mixed in with a greeny gray taupe. How about that? Hopefully that's descriptive enough.
And that's on clearance then, final sale. Then the garland next to Mom, all those components except for the base are sold out. So if you like the flowers in there, you have to buy the completed garland.
They're all gone.
Yep,
the flowers are all gone. But the garland is a cool one. I would love to have a big old table to style it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tracy, no status on the light branches right now. We'll be getting an order in May, I believe.
Oh, I think I gotta go get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have 3 heights of these massive candle holders. So I am not unwrapping the big one. That is
these are crazy cool.
Up to my waist. It's a 4 foot.
So basically, yeah, the top comes unscrewed for shipping. So you'll see it looks like a taper holder. The top's unscrewed. We have a 26-inch small, a 32-inch medium, and a 40-inch large. The prices are $49, $58, and $68. I'm going to drop a link. They're called the Creston, Crestin, the Creston silver tall candle holder. Not a bad price at all, considering they're literally half the height of Mom, almost as tall as Mom.
There's a 4 foot one. So basically, you're going to get the little plate attached here, and you're going to screw the plate on, and then the foot is molded, so this bottom does not unscrew.
Correct. Yep.
Just the top plate.
They are amazing modern pieces.
They are beautiful, and then the plate is
pretty solid too.
4.5 inches on the inside of the plate, and it's 5 inches across the whole thing. You're going to want your candle to be a 4-inch candle, or you could also use like the giant orbs.
Yeah, they don't look like they could get knocked over easy. Also, if you're worried about, if you put these on the floor, get a little museum putty and use that to help hold the items on your candlestick if you're worried about it.
That would be a really good idea. So something like this with a flat bottom in a 6-inch diameter would look appropriate sitting on here. If you wanted to do like 2 candles, if you buy all 3, you could put candles on 2 of them and set an orb on the middle one.
They are ultra modern, beautiful aluminum pieces. So pretty and timeless. They are classic looking.
They are. And these orbs are, well, are there 3 sizes?
Something curves. Yeah, there's 3 sizes.
They're so pretty. And I think that
curvy
this
lines
is supposed to be black and white, but it is a charcoal brownie black. So it's an off black color. Curvy lines, ceramic orbs with flat bottoms, decorative pieces. Very cool from Modern Design, and an alternate for candle holder toppers too. Well, now we've made a big mess of all this new stuff, guys. I didn't even show you everything. We got a whole another day, hour of cute things. Well, we'll just have to put them all in a little grouping and get back to them, because my plans for tomorrow is spinning to win. You're going to be playing a game show with us online tomorrow or in store. If you come in and make a purchase, you get to spin the wheel at the store for prizes, gift cards, and pedal points. Online tomorrow, same thing, prizes, gift cards, and pedal points. They're going to be shipped with your orders. We're actually going to be doing the spin. Is it a spin? It's kind of a spin live. So if you're placing orders during our hour, we're going to be spinning for you and getting you some prizes tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It's like game show time tomorrow. Get your coffee. Get ready for a game show. It'll be a lot of fun. Kate and I will be back tomorrow morning to do all the things. Plus, tomorrow, Crystal's joining us at the store with cookies. You can pick up cookies to go, and of course, she's going to be posting. We got to share that to stories. Picking up cookies for Kate. And she's also taking orders to pick up for the weekend before Easter. Yes. So she will be back a week from tomorrow to deliver orders for Easter. If you remember, Crystal has her online cookie business, and she's shipping cookies also. You want to drop that link before we close out?
I can drop it after.
She'll drop it after. You'll find that link. And also check out the online Facebook event. What are we calling it? Spin to Win Weekend?
Spring Spin to Win.
Thank you.
You named it.
I named it, and I forgot. You know how it is, ladies. I'm thinking. We'll let you check that out, and we'll see you in the morning. Bye, everybody.